Hello, my name is Orville Wright of the Wright brothers. I was born August 19, 1871 in Dayton, Ohio. I am known as the father of aviation, and my brother Wilbur and I were the first ones to fly and invent the airplane. I was one of 5 children, and my father was a bishop in the Church of the United Brethren in Christ. I used to be a mischievous and curious child, and one day my father brought home a toy helicopter made of cork, bamboo, and paper with a rubber band to twirl its twin blades. This contraption fascinated my brother and I, and ever since then we were enthralled in the concept of aeronautics. After high school, Wilbur and I decided not to continue our education. Instead, we took to a new interest: bicycles. A new design in bicycles began a nationwide desire for them. Wilbur and I opened a bicycle shop in 1892 and began designing in 1896. Soon my brother and I began experimenting with wings. We would watch birds and observe how the birds angled their wings to balance and control their bodies while in flight. We strongly believed that human flight was possible. After many designs, we finally utilized the concept of wing warping and the movable rudder. In wing warping, the wing tips are arched slightly. It facilitates the rolling motion of airplanes and also helps maintain the balance. Our plane was developed using a 3-axis control. The 3 axes are familiar as they are pitch, roll, and yaw. The rudder attached at the tail end of the plane served as the purpose of navigation. Today's modern aircraft also follow these fundamentals that were set by us. In our first airplane that we began designing, we fitted the plane with a 12-horsepower Patrol engine and 2 propellers. The plane was to be a biplane with 2 main wings positioned one above the other. The 2 wings would help provide a greater lift to the plane in takeoff. On December 17, 1903, my brother and I had conducted the first free controlled flight of a power-driven airplane in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Kitty Hawk was chosen for the flight due to its windy weather and sandhills. The sandhills would act as cautionary cushions in case of crashes. On that day, we had made 4 flights, and the longest flight consisted of 59 seconds and flew a distance of 852 feet. On that day, we had achieved the title of the Fathers of Modern Aviation. Today, the airplane is used to fly and transport millions and millions of people per year for every use imaginable. The airplane is quick transportation that can be used for otherwise lengthy travel distances. The plane has redefined the world presently. Friends and family can now take vacations with easy transportation. Government officials and businessmen can travel overseas in a matter of hours as opposed to months by boat. War has also been defined by our airplane. The first airplanes came into combat during World War I, and today, planes we had believed to be impossible and unimaginable to make are being used in combat everywhere. Many wars have been greatly influenced by the airplane. For instance, many bombings had taken place during World War II, and dogfights ensued in the air as well. In Vietnam, many airstrikes and napalm bombings were used as a result of the availability of the airplane. In modern days, many bombings still take place, and the plane has evolved into the death machines we know today as stealth bombers and even the Angel of Death, the AC-130. My brother and I are deserving of being inducted into the Hall of Fame, as the invention of the airplane is one of the greatest of all time. As Confucius once said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step."